Welcome back to College Football Roll Call, Week 3. Good to be here. Good to be back. Let's get underway. Yeah, hi. Before we start, I'd like to make a motion that we just stop playing games this year. Yikes, yeah, getting crushed by Old Dominion will do that to you. And you fired your head coach. Yeah, I too would just like to make a motion that we just stop playing games. Completely. Yeah, I'm generally starting to question what you guys saw in Avery Johnson. I'm beginning to question what preseason polls saw in us at all. Okay, well, since we got those two train wrecks out of the way, let's go ahead and get actually into the action. We're still 3-0. We got Michigan coming up this week. We're still 3-0. Everything's looking great. Who'd you... Really? Nebraska, Houston Christian? You haven't even played one true Power 4 team. Well, now, hold on a second. We played Cincinnati, who isn't even going to make a bowl game this year. Come on, guys. Who's next? East Hoover High School? I mean, we had them on the phone, but they wanted too much. Good, jeez. Speaking of your opponent next week, Michigan, how did that go with Central Michigan? Oh, yeah, it wasn't even close. Okay, that's good. So a top 25 team is doing what a top 25 team should do. Hey, and how about a top 10 team doing what a top 10 team should do? Carson Beck, man. Man, I was skeptical at first. I'm not concerned anymore. Yeah, well, I guess our streak had to end at some point. Hey, look at the bright side, USF. There's not really a group of 5 team that's going to be better than you, considering your resume. Yeah, that's very true. But as the top team in the state of Florida, I'd like to make it known that every single last one of you belongs to me. Well, now hang on a dang. Yeah, sorry, I'm going to cuff you off there. We don't want to talk about the state of Florida. How about we talk about our defense, though? Okay, no, don't cut me off like, oh, sorry, I'm going to do that one more time. What the heck is going on over there? I don't really know, and it's kind of confusing. Oh, there's another one. And that is why Death Valley, we don't question Death Valley at night. Now, hold on a second. There was some... Ooh, make that number 4. Can you stop? And a 5th one. We'll go ahead and chop that up to DJ Lagway. He was a preseason Heisman favorite, too. Oh, yeah, he didn't look too like a Heisman favorite, though. We chopped him up and threw him back down over and over and over again. We just taking it all from him, though. But, at least one of your other preseason top quarterbacks is doing pretty well, though. Yeah, what preseason top kind of quarterback are you talking about? I'm not looking forward to watching Texas and Florida in 2 weeks. That game is going to set quarterback play back 200 years. I see my grandmother throw a football farther than those two. What? Yeah, sorry. He said he's seen his grandma throw a football farther than them. Okay, thank you. Okay, and what's going on in Oxford? I mean, the points keep going up. We can't find any defense. Ole Miss, you never had one to begin with. Well, since Miami mentioned top 10 teams playing the way top 10 teams should play, Gunnar Stockton just put himself on the map is all I'm saying. I can't believe that went that way, man. We were this close, and instead now we're 9 years since we've last beat them. Tennessee, why are you so far to the right? Ooh, yeah, I guess Tennessee had an Alabama kicker. At least Joey Aguilar is better than Nico. Ooh, yeah, and UCLA fired their head coach as well. I'd like to make a pension to the football gods to allow me to just fall asleep and just not wake up until this season's over. Wait, you can do that? Yeah, you actually can. It's called getting a frying pan and hitting it over your head. Can someone translate? Woo-hoo-hoo! Oh, man. We won a freaking big game. It's really hard to have a good season when you play 2 top 10 teams to kick off the year. Yikes. Yeah, I guess there's only one Jesus, and he does not go to Notre Dame. We were scoring plenty of touchdowns. We just couldn't stop them. He's just like me. No defense. Oh, man, it was so great. We were dancing around and everything. It was fantastic. And people are still trying to convince me that they're not a cult. I'd like to make it known that this is the worst year of my life. Oh, man. We might as well just be the new TCU the way we hypno-toed our way out there with 0 timeouts, kick a game winner, and storm the field, man. It is great. Just great. Just great. We hadn't beaten them since 2014, and we did it. Oh, this is going to be so good. My Lord. Did any of my top 25 teams actually play well? Like my top 10, my top 25? Did anybody actually perform well? That wasn't in a close game? Yeah, you're welcome. Your local quackheads put belt to rear on Northwestern. Northwestern? Come on, Oregon. What? We beat down a team that we should have done. Something a top 10, top 25 team should do. Not to mention we got Penn State coming in a few weeks, who also hasn't played a team with a pulse. Yeah, so while we're on the topic of winning games, can we just go ahead and talk about the fact that Sawyer Robertson should be in conversations for the Heisman? He's getting 0 attention. Yes, Baylor, congratulations. Sawyer Robertson is actually looking pretty solid. I'll give you that. But, how you guys lost to Auburn? You do realize Auburn's ranked, right? I'd like to make a note. We beat down Wisconsin. Yeah, who's coached by Luke Fickell. That's really impressive. Okay, did you not see how Ty Simpson was throwing the ball? He was slinging it. Ryan Williams is doing well. Giovanni Bernard was catching it all over the place. He was making Wisconsin look pathetic. Because Wisconsin is pathetic. We're not in the Melvin Gordon era. This season is continuing to confuse me and confuse me even more. But I think we covered all the games that are mainly important. Game day's coming to Coral Gables, Miami for Miami versus Florida. That I'm sure that'll be a barn burner. Yeah, sorry. I'm going to stop in really quick. Okay, LSU's not going to interrupt me. Yeah, no, we go with 5. But yeah, I'd like to ask the question. Are you guys trying to kill me? What is this schedule? Anyway, of course, we got Bama, Georgia coming up in a few weeks. We got Penn State and Oregon coming up in a few weeks. There's some big games coming up here soon. So we'll have to keep our eyes out on for that. But as for this week, that's week 3 in a nutshell. We shall see y'all in week 4. I think I'm safe. I don't think you find me. Trying to get us killed? You trash. Like me. Shh. Here's your work done. Yeah, quiet down, Clemson. What are you guys so afraid of? Anchor down! Ah! Yep, that makes sense. I'm out of here.